Alrighty, Chinese Grand Prix. Let's go to the full qualifying, but yeah, let's do a few. Actually, I guess I practiced a little bit on my own, so I think we could just go to the quick practice. All right. On to qualifying. Sprint weekend, so should be fun. Some resource points. Do need to get this car upgraded. All right. Let's do it. Should be able to throw on my setup in qualifying, so let's do it. I guess I forgot to talk to my engineers, but I think it does that automatically.
It's sprint qualifying time, slightly shorter than the normal Grand Prix qualifying, but today will determine who starts on pole for the sprint to come.
Look at me. Haas has a sleek design, that's for sure. Car setup. Custom load. Cool. Let's get out there. Good.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lap, really. This time is terrible for them. Way too early. Oh no. Well, let's just go back to the garage, I think. That first turn's getting me. I was driving with the line on before. Which isn't a huge excuse. Alright, back out here. Whoops.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
I don't know. Way too low. Must have been using enough battery. Oh no. Done really good. No. I didn't even see him. 5 grid penalty is crazy. I'm really not sure. Do I have enough time to do that? This counts. I'm just doing this one for the love of the game, which I need, so.
We've been pushed down to P22.
Actually, it must count. The timer's going. Locked up again, but save it at least a little bit. Still not good. At all. Nah. Alright, well. Got some work to do.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over...
Alright, let's get in the race. Alrighty.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and
Wow,
he'll start
Lando
from
on
pole
pole.
position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Piastri, Hadjar, Antonelli, Gasly, and Fernando Alonso, Colapinto, Albon, Nico Hülkenberg, and Perez, Lawson, Stroll, Ollie Behrman, and Valtteri
17th.
Bottas, Sainz, Lindblad, Bortoletto, and Ace. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Alrighty.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
A few people on mediums, Albon and Sainz.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers
Alright,
to
got
deliver
some
on
work to
track.
do. A lot of places to get, that's for sure. Alrighty. bad start. I've been a little dirty.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh boy.
Okay, overtake enabled. Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode.
Whoa. Oops. Turn that on too early, I think.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, so with the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners, and consider not always going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance. Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
All right. Well, solid race. I mean, I got all the way up to 13. Assuming I don't bottle it here. Yeah, I might need to change my boost button. Whoops, that's... I'll take it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'll take that. Solid run. Clean run, too. Driver of the day.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One
All right,
Grand
well,
Prix.
that
We'll see
bodes
you
well
next
in the
time.
qualifying, I think. Lando won it. Good for him. All right, let's do it.
Welcome along to Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand Prix weekend. But before we can race, we need to qualify. And who's going to take that coveted pole position? How will our grid line up? We're about to find out. Welcome to qualifying.
Let's get out there. All right, well, we're on the softs. I guess that was for the sprint too. Let's go. No. Darn it. Had the boost on. Didn't I? That stinks.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. And we've dropped to P12.
All right, well, take that. Fastest lap. How about that? Made a few mistakes, too. I think I'm going to just take that to the garage. The rain will come out again. I'm not. Let's see what happens. All right, well, still first. Might have to make the difficulty a little bit bigger. We'll see. Which is fast. It's right on the money. I guess fast relative to myself. Let's go. Let's get out there. You too. Just try to throw out one fast one and be done, I guess. Darn it, man. Ah.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
No, man. Same corner again. I just went way wide. It's not good. All right. Get us some more gas and let's get back out there.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Alright, well, I don't know if this is a burner, but... Locked up now. And spawn now. Darn it! Try to crank it too hard. P7. Take that. All right, first time in Q1. Ollie got eliminated. All right, let's try to just keep this one clean here, huh? Wow, that's not great. Had boost on that whole time. All right. Well, I think that was by far my fastest lap. 137. Piastri was fastest at a 140. Oh, I guess we're second still. I guess what was Piastri at? George. Oh. I honestly don't know if I got anything in it after that. So I'm just gonna stand. No pole position, but I'm happy to start at number 2. Alrighty, let's get to the race. Alrighty, let's go, man.
It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
All right, we're going to be early here.
What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Ace completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Max Verstappen and Leclerc, Lawson, Hadjar, Piastri and
Liam.
Carlos Sainz, Antonelli, Bottas, Pierre Gasly and Alonso, Albon, Behrman, Franco Colapinto and Nico Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, Perez, Lindblad and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right. 3-stopper or 2-stopper. Can I not go soft and... Go with this one. Start on the hards.
The formation lap gets underway and every
All right,
driver will be
formation
looking to
lap on
settle
the
in
way.
for the race ahead, making sure that their
Starting
car is ready
second.
for the battle once the
Adjusted the
lights go
difficulty,
out.
made it a little bit harder. But, you know, I guess Liam put the RB at 7, so anything can happen. New engines. Rookie putting the Haas at 2.
So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which ones have got it horribly wrong?
All right. Lost a few spots here off rip. Not great on that turn either. Coming off of it. Gosh darn it. And I probably could have, but it seemed like should have a bunch of time on that turn. This exit, I just did not click at.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
I gotta get off the curb here, man. Yes.
With the new power units this year, you want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on.
Really shouldn't have passed Lewis. I really don't love him on my butt. I guess Charles got Lewis. I don't know when that was. Whoops. Well, Max knew what I was doing, I'll tell you.
Gap to your teammate behind, 9.7 seconds. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Alright, well, it's my time for Max.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
How would this be the pit window if I'm on hards? If I'm going on mediums, like that. Wouldn't that be like closer? No DRS on Lando.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push and use it all up.
Well, that stinks, man. Is this dropping like a rock?
Box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
I'm too busy pressing these fucking buttons.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
I honestly don't even know where that pit is. Oh, actually, I do. I thought it was on that corner. Like, that's why I was confused. I was like, there's no way it's on that corner. Well.
That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end.
Okay, well, just give me a good stop.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Whatever I'm doing there is not quick.
Ollie's in the pits. Ollie in the pits now.
What was that? I don't know how I saved that.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
I need this spot, but especially since he's on hards.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.5 seconds. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, mate, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, we got DRS, or whatever they call it these days. Should close this gap pretty good.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay mate, boost mode if you need it, boost mode if you need it.
What happened to Albon? This must be signs, huh? Oh, there he is. He's actually ahead of signs. Oh yeah, the car just blew up. Rip. Alright, this is totally my fault. Sorry, yeah, stream. I locked up. What do you want me to do? Three laps, 2.5 seconds after Leclerc. I locked up.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Green flag.
Well, that ruins my shot at 4th, I think.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Okay, give the other cars a bit more room if you can. It'll be a problem for us if we damage the car or get slapped with a penalty.
Whoops. Got lucky there. And now we're way off track. Lucky Piastri is slow right now. That lap stunk.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I'm like trying to lose this spot. That's my problem is. But should be able to close out. Alright, should be able to finish this off here. Just don't smoke this turn. Lando won, wow. And we'll bring it to the checkered flag P5. Take that. It's a solid run.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Few incidents, but overall pretty clean, honestly. Driver of the day, huh? I lost 3 spots.
Here's the checkered flag, and our winner has Lando'd. It's Lando Norris for victory.
Lando continues the tear.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
Wonder when he got it from George.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris.
I should be standing up there, no doubt. But overall, good race, good weekend.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
10 points, got the Haas team on board. Jeez, Lando's on a tear.